Hey fam, welcome. If you're here today, that means that you're looking to create more time for your mind and your body. You're looking to work out more, create that time in your schedule so that you can make meal plans and food for yourself throughout this week. If you're new here, I am Coach Ty. I am a holistic health coach and personal trainer. I help women start creating the time for their mind and their body. So let's get started. First and foremost, and I'm using that new trick, okay guys? How to create time to work out and eat healthy. Be sure to drop a comment or share this with someone that you know that may need to hear this message as well. And again, if you have questions, add a question and I will answer them at the end. I'm gonna go ahead and add a comment, Q&A, just make it very simple. Happy Friday, fam, happy Friday. All right, I'm gonna pin that there. Pin that there for y'all. Okay, perfect. So our first thing that we're going to be talking about is tip 1, okay? But before I can get into tip 1 second here. Let me see here. Sorry, y'all, again. I'm new to this whole new thing. This is something. Uh-oh. Am I doing this right, y'all? Okay. Excuse me. So we're gonna get into the first tip, which is just gonna be creating a plan for yourself. Something that I teach all of my clients are to schedule themselves in their own damn schedule, okay? Like so many of y'all I have to work for such and such. I have to run errands for my cousin or do this for the dog or do this for my child, but they don't necessarily make time in their calendar. They don't write out the tasks that they need to do for their own self. So I help my clients by letting them know to do have-to lists, need-to lists, and want-to lists on their calendar. If you're working woman, you have a calendar, you have Zoom calls, especially if you're working from home, you have a list of things you have to get done. So have to is going to be the appointments, the meetings, the things that are mandatory that you have to go to that you don't have any control over. So it could be a dentist appointment. You have to go to that because you scheduled that. A need to do is something that you're going to be doing for yourself, like prayer, meditation, getting up and going out and getting some movement, going on a walk, things that you need to do to fill yourself up. Want to are things that you can do later. They're not necessarily things that you really have to get done that day. So a want to list should be the last thing you're doing, which may be laundry, going to brunch with your friends, cleaning, Netflix, things like that. Those are things that will get done, but they should not be on your have to get done list. I think sometimes we get, oh, I have to do laundry today. No, you want to do laundry today, but you may not have to. But you have to spend time with yourself. You have to work out. You have to get in the nutrients so you can have energy for your day. So those are the things that you just need to make sure that you keep those lists separate and make sure you don't give yourself too much of one thing and then you're feeling overwhelmed. So creating a really intentional plan is a must-have. Each Sunday I sit down and I do this with a girlfriend of mine, or I'll do it by myself at the house. Like, okay, well, what do I want to accomplish this week? What do I have to get done, which is phone calls and meetings? What do I need to do for myself? Well, I really would like to get 3 workouts in this week. Okay, let me write that down. I want to do glutes on Wednesday. I want to do core on this day. I'm going to do full body on Friday. Okay, I want to mop the floors. I'm going to schedule that for Wednesday. Make it a list like that. Okay, moving into our second tip. Right, second tip is going to be getting off autopilot. If you are a working woman, a career woman, a businesswoman, a woman that's just working like long hours, especially if you're working from home, girl, you know how easy it is to just pick up that phone and get caught up with emails, caught up with text messages you might have been missed when you're sleeping, and it's just a natural habit that we've all obtained, and it's something that we need to break out of. So one thing I always tell my clients is to set up a daily routine. Before I had a daily nighttime routine and a daily morning routine, I used to binge watch TV like ridiculous. Like that's how I would end my night. It wouldn't be nothing spiritual going on. Nothing. I wouldn't even pray. I would just watch TV and go to sleep and be like, just dead. And then waking up in the morning like, oh, okay, let me just run and get some coffee. Didn't even drink water. Let me get this coffee in me real quick. So again, taking a beat, set up an intentional daily routine. So that may be you turn off your TV earlier at night and going to bed earlier so that you can wake up 30 minutes earlier so you can have more time for yourself. Get intentional about your day. Drop a comment again. Oh yeah, I see. Hey, Kay. What you need to do more often. What do you need to do more often right now that you aren't doing, but you know you should be doing, but you're allowing distractions to take up that space, right? So getting a daily routine for me, I think I posted this a while back, maybe in January, my daily routine. I get up, I say a mini prayer. I just thank God for what I'm doing. I let my dog out, you know, turn on my cup of coffee. Then I sit down. I try to get up earlier because, again, I live with someone. You know, we have distractions. So them getting up, playing their music or doing whatever he's doing, it can possibly distract me from what I need to focus on. So I try my best to get up early so I don't have those distractions. I limit them. So I may wake up at 6:30 instead of 7:30, which is the time that I want to wake up. But I know I need to start being intentional for the things that I need to do for myself. So I get up before he gets up so I can do my meditation. I can do my breath work. I can write down things that inspire me, whatever it be. Moving on to tip 3, which is my final tip, because again, I wanted this, sorry, that's not the tip, that's the end. My tip 3 is just, again, I wanted this to be short and sweet. Work on your mindset. So many of you are already saying, well, I definitely, some of you came into this and probably were like, well, girl, you don't know my life. Like, you don't know what I go through. I got 3 kids, you know, I work 2 jobs, XYZ. You don't know my life, and I don't have time for that. Keep telling yourself you don't have time, you won't have time. You have to work on your mindset. If you start practicing saying, I can do that more, start practicing, I will, watch me, it's gonna start to actually build those habits. It's gonna mentally, subconsciously retrain your brain to start believing it. Even if you don't believe it at first. Like, you don't have to believe it at first, but you have to practice saying, I can more. I can do that. Start saying yes to you more and no to others. No, I'm so sorry, I cannot add that to my plate. It's a way of saying no. You don't gotta be like, no, I'm too busy. That's rude. Just be like, no, I currently have to do. You don't even gotta explain yourself. Actually, you don't even have to explain yourself to people. Just tell people simply, no, I cannot do that right now. Maybe at a different time I'll be able to, but currently right now I cannot. You don't have to explain yourself. Just say yes to you more. Stop taking on extra projects that you don't have to, especially if you already have projects that you have going on that you haven't finished. And stop working out of lack. I know so many women that are like, oh, I gotta work. I gotta pay these bills. Like, oh, you know, I ain't gonna be homeless. Like, you know, all these, this lack mindset of if you take 30 minutes out of your day, you're gonna lose money. Sweetheart, you're not going to lose money. You're not going to lose money if you take a beat from working, to take some time to take care of your mental state, your body, your spiritual state. You're not going to lose money. So stop working out of lack of, I have to work, I have to grind, I have a family, I gotta hustle, I gotta work 12 plus hours of shifts. That's why I don't have time for myself. No, you have 30 minutes out of your day to spend some time with yourself if you get out of that mindset of I can't and get out of that mindset of lack. You are so much more than the work that you're doing. I'm so much more than the work I'm doing now. Like, I know that I am a spiritual being, okay? I'm a spiritual being, and I need to focus and work on my spirit first before I start working on anything external around me. Otherwise, I'm nothing to you all. I cannot help you all. So yes, that is our last tips. So this again is heart if this is you, okay? This message was made for all of my women that work hard, long hours, and don't have any time for themselves. If that is you, y'all can go ahead and send some hearts or something like that. Again, if you have any questions, drop some questions. I think I had a question, let me see here, earlier this week. Someone said, can you teach me how to meal prep? If so, DM me for more information. So meal prepping in a general sense, again, making more time to meal prep. How do you make more time to meal prep? You schedule meal prepping days. And if you don't have time for that, there's so many meal prepping services out there for you, ladies. Like, you spend $10, say you spend $10 a day going to get to go like Zaxby's, or you're spending $10 a day to go to Panera, you know, or going to Artist Garden and getting a $7 smoothie that you could have made at the house, right? If you spent $60 on a meal prep service, which is basically $10 every day for lunches, those are your lunches that are already made. It's already saving you time that you didn't even have to make the food. It's just getting shipped to your house and you're just eating on them. And don't say, I don't like to eat the same thing every day, because you can get different meals. You can get different meals in your meal service. So spending the time, dedicating that time to get it done, and batching your food can definitely help. So I hope that helped for that question. We're gonna go ahead and finish it up here. For those of you ladies that do need more help with this, I am launching a Get Your Life program. I launched the Get Your Life program. It really just helps women hone in onto their habits start recognizing the triggers that they have going on in their life, and learning how to assess them and move forward from them. It really focuses on nutrition, understanding what works for your body, and eating for your goals, and getting daily movement in. Okay, that's the biggest thing, is like getting some activity in, getting some movement in, working out. Obviously, everything is going to be customized to a certain client's needs, but if that is you and you're looking for a program that is going to fulfill that with accountability, sis, hit the link in my bio. For those of you ladies that would love to work out with me free, I'm actually going to be doing a workout with Black Girl Workouts next Wednesday at 9 a.m. That way you can kind of get a little bit of a sneak peek of my style of training. If you've never seen me train before, or if you're just kind of new around here, you can check that out. These tickets will be free this go around. So next week, in case you missed it this past week, next week we'll be doing the free tickets. So go to Black Girl Workouts. Go ahead and sign up for my next class. We're gonna be working on upper body. It's gonna be on Wednesday at 9 a.m. So again, ladies, y'all have a great rest of your day. Happy Friday, feel good. You can conquer whatever you set your mind to.